Hi, my name is Bruce Stevens from Anco Turf, and I'm here on behalf of the Nursery and Garden Industry Victoria's Rediscover Your Garden program. Today I'm going to give you some tips on how to get your lawn in good condition going into winter. So, number one tip for improving your lawn going into winter is to raise the mowing height. So if you're not sure what height you're cutting it at, grab a ruler and check it out. In the case of a buffalo, we want to get it right up around the 40 to 50 mil. It'll go better in the shade, more leaf on it, will tolerate a little bit more wear, and it'll be less frost prone. So raise the mowing height on all grass species going into winter. If we take a look here, you can see where it should be. If you haven't got a ruler, put your hand in there, get it up to your second knuckle on your finger, and that'll be about the right height. So what fertiliser should you use going into winter? Don't use a high nitrogen lawn food at this time of year, as it makes the leaf too juicy and will be very susceptible to frosts and wear due to the cold weather. Use something like a lawn starter, which has a higher phosphorus and potassium level. It'll harden up the leaf and also give some nutrient for the root zone. During the cooler months, lawns are more susceptible to wear. So what you need to do after raising the mowing height as the number one help for this condition that occurs is to try and spread the wear. You can do that by placing an obstacle in wear paths. You can aerate the lawn. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And also try not to put too much water on at this time of year. If you get a lot of rain, this is when the damage will occur with animals tracking on it, your pets and people. As you can see here, there's a lot of damage on the turf caused by pets tracking in the same spot. And one of the ways to fix that is to put an obstacle in the path that they take. In this case, we've thrown a garden fork in there. Just leave it in there for a few days, they'll find a different path. Another thing you could do is place a pot plant, a table, some wire hoops, anything at the entry point and the exit point, and make them go to a different area to share the wear. So to aerate your lawn, just get a normal garden fork, get it into the ground to a depth of about 100 mil, then rock it back and forwards. Don't break through the surface with it and destroy the stolon that's on the top. Just a little bit of a backward forward motion will break up the compaction down below and allow the water to get through. Compaction occurs in those tracking areas, particularly in the winter when the soils are waterlogged. And then come the spring, they'll be baked hard and you won't get the water down and you won't have a good root system. So break it up with a garden fork. Do that about every 80 mil. In deep, rock it backwards and forwards. If your fork doesn't go in as easy as that, then you've got compaction. Another important thing to do prior to winter, or at any time during the year really, is to make sure your mower blades are sharp. Blunt mower blades shatter the leaf, they don't cut it cleanly, and it creates an entry point for disease. The other thing is to make sure you use a catcher in winter. What you don't want to do is leave lawn clippings on the surface that decay and create an environment for disease. Moist, humid conditions sitting under leaf clippings is an ideal breeding ground for disease. It's something you don't want, so use a catcher. So there's a few winter lawn tips that will help you to rediscover your garden.